For those of you who don't know what Decool is, it's basically a bootleg Lego that originates from China at a retail price of $7. They make custom Lego minifigures and models. The most common way for us Americanos and, well, any other nationality that isn't in China to purchase these figs is eBay. On eBay it is most common for these bootleg Lego to be found in bids all over the place, starting at 1 cent and ranging from, well, however much the bid goes up to. Few are found in buy nows ranging from $10 to $20. There are various different series such as SpongeBob, superheroes, Star Wars, and so on and so on. There are different waves of these figures that consist of mostly 4 to 8 minifigures. It usually ships in a week or two, and when you get them, the results of the minifigures may not give you the biggest smile. Well, these are bootleg Lego. Hey guys, Bricks here again. Today I will be reviewing some more Decool figures that I bought on eBay. Yeah. So beginning, we start out with the horribly minifigure of the SUCK Spider-Man. And you will know why I say this is horrible. And if you can't already tell, maybe you should look at the chest area. When I say chest area, I mean that area. Now, going on with accessories, he does come with a web, which I have tangled him in. But, I mean, it's easy to take him off. So, I mean, so it's good that we get, you know, a web for this guy. Because webs are good for adding on to your Spider-Man collection of already existing webs, since, you know, they have created so many Spider-Man sets that webs are so easy to get. Cheapest set I think is to get a Spider-Man is the Polybag, the Green Goblin Glider, which I do have. That's like $5. However, they do have the other set, junior set. Not gonna even try to name it. Which you do get a Spider-Man in. I'm not sure if you get a web in, but you get a Spider-Man. Now going on to this figure would have been awesome if only one problem that they didn't have on this minifigure. You can see there are some scratch marks. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe they got like some scissors and they were trying to scratch off some bad printing or something. Or, you know, maybe the printer did something, or maybe this was just a torso that they printed on. That was pretty bad. But he also has some white printing on there, which that is not glaring from the the light. It's white printing. And his mask also does have some of that too on the bottom. Otherwise, this figure would have been amazing. This is based off of the SDCC exclusive Spider-Man, like a lot of these Decool figs are. Back printing, okay. Back printing for the head, okay. Mask for the head, okay. Leg printing, okay. And torso, okay. I was going to use this in my Spider-Man series, however, I mean, now I can't. But I may buy a second one if I do win another auction for a cheaper price, since I bought these minifigures for $7.30. I'm going morely for like under $5.30, but I mean, I think this was gonna be a pretty cool fig if the chest area wasn't bad. Yeah, that's basically it for this horrible minifigure. By the way, there were no cards in this wave also, so that's why we started off with that Spider-Man. Yeah. So here is Natasha Romanoff herself, the Black Widow. And one thing you will notice that they did different from the Lego version, which this minifigure was based off of, and that is the hairpiece. The hairpiece is orange on this minifigure, and they should have given her an orange one. Now, it would have been way better if they gave her, you know, a hairpiece like Phoenix over here, who has a red hairpiece. But, I mean, brown, don't know why. And it's also the same brown that we get in the Winter Soldier and GL and every other figure that has a brown hairpiece. I think this is the only color brown that Decool has to dye their minifigures with. Now, going on to accessories, you will see that she comes with 2 Alien Conquest guns, which, I mean, it's okay, I guess. I would have liked more realistic guns for Lego to be using, but, I mean, if they want to use these, yeah. As you can see, my official one I put on the blasters from Star Wars, because those look more realistic than these. Yeah. On to the minifigure itself, with the hairpiece taking off. That, we will see that there is a double-sided face. And this double-sided face is kind of messed up by the lip part because it's messed up there. Facial printing is okay. It's a little lighter than the official minifigures hair, facial printing. However, I'm fine with that. Leg printing's good. Torso's okay. They have the same problem as Lego where they do the colored variation differences, which is pretty bad. But I mean, it's doable because official Lego does that too. But I mean, yeah, putting the hairpiece back on, we'll see that this is a pretty good minifigure. And if you don't have the official Black Widow, all you really have to do is use this minifigure and then add on like a hairpiece that you get like this. You can get this in like Lois Lane, and really that's all I know where you can get this hairpiece from in orange. But I mean, this hairpiece right here, if you do have the official one, I mean, it's a good addition to your Lego collection because Lego has never made a hairpiece in that color of this variation. But yeah, Black Widow. Next up, Wolverine, and this minifigure is pretty cool and alright. I mean, it comes with the right claws, unlike the other Wolverine that we get from Decool. I'm guessing this variation is based off of the Ultimate XMen comic book line, or either the X-Men Evolution cartoon series more towards the end. Going on to the figure itself, accessories, like I said, are the Wolverine claws, which are pretty cool, and you get extra some of those. Torso printing wise, pretty good torso print, leg printing also. Going on to the back, we see that, I mean, it's a little lifted off of the actual minifigure itself, and there is some coming on to the side, however, I mean, not too much of badness going on there. Now, going on to this face, you will see that it is also the same face that we got for the other Decool Wolverine, where they did the older expression looking wise face. If it can focus, come on camera, focus, thank you. But yeah, you can see that. Going on to the double-sided face, this is what ruins the figure for me, and that is this. If you can see, the lips are a little too darkly printed and a little too big. And there's not really a problem with that. I mean, I'd really just switch out these two heads, considering that I don't really need this minifigure. But if we do that, this minifigure will be alright, so I think we're going to do that right now. And there it is. And I also, what I had to do is switch the hair pieces, because the hairpiece for this one that originally came with, it kind of went down a little too far. If it can focus, camera, I think that sometimes when I tell the camera to focus, it focuses. Went down on the face a little too much, but yeah, this minifigure is way better now, and it's awesome. Bub. And going on to the brighter colored, more vibrant minifigures, we have Heath Ledger's Joker here. Now, starting off with accessories, we will see that he comes with, you know, a gun, and then, you know, I'm guessing this is like the bullet or something, or the effect of a bullet, or maybe he's just holding an alien gun. However, this reminds me a lot of the Mr. Freeze gun that we get, but, I mean, it's cool. Get this in black, which I don't think Lego did officially, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. Going on to Heath Ledger's face, kind of looks a little creepy. There is no double-sided face, so no back printing either. Torso print's okay, a little messed up, a little, somewhat, on this part. I'm not entirely sure if it's messed up or is that how it's supposed to be. I'm guessing it's somewhat how it's supposed to be, but little marks that you can't really see on camera. And the hands, to me, probably should have been a peach color, because Heath Ledger in the movie, it's more serious, like a more realistic version, and he's painted his face rather than, you know, falling into a vat of chemicals. Now this face, not really reminding me of Heath Ledger. I mean, it somewhat does, but not the best variation of Heath Ledger's face. And really, this hairpiece, I really didn't get this minifigure for, you know, the minifigure itself. I won't be using that. I really got it for the hairpiece for my custom Joker, and I tease him a lot in, reviews and stuff. And I know you guys may be like, why aren't you doing a review? But because I'm doing that with another showcase of all my custom Batman minifigures. But when we take the hairpiece off, which I did paint, it was a Bruce Wayne hairpiece at first. And it's not the best painting quality, I know. But I wasn't really expecting to have this hairpiece, so I mean, I did paint that one, and I thought it looked pretty cool. But then I added this on, and this is what it becomes, more spectacularly awesome. But yeah, when you take this hairpiece and put it on here, it looks pretty cool to me still. It kind of looks a little better to me. But yeah, this is Joker, and that's not his hairpiece, so I don't think it is. Why so serious? So here is Captain America, in which I think this minifigure is the best printed minifigure out of all these minifigures, because this one has not many misprints, and it is as advertised. As you can see, this is based off of the new 2014 Captain America. And one complaint that I do have with this figure, it's not my most anticipated figure, but the face looks a little boxed to me, and that's because the face is a little, you know, I don't know if that's how the official one is, because I don't have the official, but, I mean, it just kind of looks weird to me somewhat. He also comes with, you know, a double-sided, not double-sided face, I mean a shield, and that is very cool. Same kind of shield as you get in the official set. Red hands, torso printing's good, blank legs, and back printing's also good. Not much to really say about this figure other than the fact that it is the best printed out of this wave. But I mean, yeah. This is Captain America. Yeah. And here's the figure you've all been waiting for, or really the figure that I've been waiting for. And I've wanted this figure all along, ever since I started collecting Lego, because I wanted to make an XMen theme series kind of collection, somewhat. And now I can with the SDCC customized Decool Phoenix, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Torso printing's good. Leg printing's good. Reason I don't say this is the best printed is because of the leg printing. If you can focus, you can see it's a little like smudged on the sides. However, I mean, that's from afar, you can't really see that. But yeah, accessory wise, she comes with the 2 lightning that Flash comes with also. But these are pretty cool. I'm guessing these are like fire and stuff, or like just a symbol of her awesomeness. Yellow hands, green torso, yellow legs that have green printing on them. I think this figure is very vibrant and is pretty cool. Going on to this, she has a red hairpiece, which I'm glad they did not mess up this red hairpiece and give it like an ugly color that they did for, you know, all the other people with brown hairpieces. This is her beast mode face, and then on her second face she has, you know, a pretty like normal face. And this is like just like before she's going all crazy and ballistic on everyone. And this is what that looks like with the hairpiece. That almost fell off. As in all my reviews, it does. But yeah, lip printing is somewhat, you know, messed up, but not too badly that it's, you know, not usable. This figure, like I said, is pretty much awesomeness at its finest. It's my most anticipated figure from this wave, and you know, it comes along with another XMen, Wolverine, which I think that was pretty good of them. You also have a Cyclops minifigure, and you know, this can also go with my Professor X, so yeah, this is actually a pretty cool minifigure based off of the SDCC one. I did not feel like paying, you know, over $1,000 for this fig. Not entirely sure that's how much it is. I'm guessing like 500, but I mean, if you want to spend 500 for this fig, whereas you get a customized one which looks just like it, I mean, that's you. So yeah, but I mean, like I said, very good printing. This fig is awesome. Oh god, there she is, Jean Grey. I've had a crush on her ever since I saw her in X-Men. Oh my god, I think I should introduce myself. Jean. Who dares call me by that name? I am Phoenix! I love you, Jean. No! See, bub, look what you made me have to do. Wolverine, look what you've done to my torso printing. Now it's all scratched up and messed up. Why so serious? So, final thoughts on these guys, and I'm saying these guys are pretty awesome, especially if you get good printing on your Spider-Man. And since I was anticipating that figure, you know, right after Jean, that was the most figure I wanted after Phoenix. Yeah, this probably is not going to get too good of a rating. I mean, you know, all the other figs are pretty good, so I mean, kind of would give it, you know, maybe perhaps a 6.5 to a 7.5. Yeah, that's how much I really wanted that Spider-Man figure and how much they messed it up. And, you know, the printing is not good on Jean's legs that much. I mean, it's not too noticeable, so, I mean, I could give it a 7.5 somewhat. You know, the Widow figure is as described, just the face printing and the hair piece, so, I mean, not too bad in that part. So, I mean, it could get a 7.5 to an 8. But, you know, merely 6.5 to an 8 total. So, I mean, yeah, that's how much I was anticipating these figs, and, you know, how let down I was when Spider-Man was messed up. But, I mean, still, they're pretty good. If you want these figures, I say go buy them. All of them are pretty cool. Joker, Phoenix, Captain America, you know, all of them are cool. Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Black Widow. So, I say go buy these figs. Pieces that you get with them, accessories, they are awesome. And, you know, Phoenix is the main attraction for me, so that's why it's called, you know, the Phoenix wave somewhat. But, I mean, really, that's it for these figures. Just make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and rate, and subscribe. But, yeah. Subscribe. Why so serious?